It's early 2000 and little Mayu is addicted to playing flash games. One of it is Bubble Trouble, a simple game about destroying balls, a game so simple yet so fun and addicting. In 2024, I started learning Unreal Engine, and to test it out, I thought why not make simple games. And while doom scrolling Instagram reel, a Bubble Trouble reel showed up and my nostalgia just kicked in. So I booted up Unreal Engine and started working. Keep in mind, I'm fairly new to it, so the methods I use are not optimal, and as of today, I know better ways that I could have approached this. First, I made a movable character, and by character I mean a cylinder for now. Next is shooting the arrow, and as you can see, it is working perfectly. Okay, now it is working better. I then added a timer so that you cannot spam the arrows, added some physics-based bouncy balls, and it worked okay, but with weird bugs. I made balls to ignore each other and also the player to avoid any weird interactions, but I was facing one issue, that is the balls didn't keep the same height when bouncing. I had already removed any friction or damping, but couldn't figure it out, so now it's just a feature and kinda makes the player rush a bit. The balls need to split when hit, and that's exactly what I added. And of course it's not going to work in the first try. Why would it work on the first try? That would be so stupid of me to think that way, right? I'm not stupid, right guys? And because I'm a calm person who never freaks out, I was able to make this. Now why are you going through floor? I added sounds and it instantly boosted the game feel, and every time I do some changes, a new bug is introduced. Now I was facing new issue. Every time I break a ball, it allowed me to shoot multiple arrows if I spam clicked. So I did what every good developer should do, I ignored it. Don't worry, I fixed it later in development. Then I created a game over menu and level complete menu. Now it was time to say goodbye to the cylinder and add a player character. So with my exceptional modeling skills, I made this guy. I used Mixamo for animations, imported it to Unreal, and now we got a player 100% integrated. After some fixes and with questionable colors, we now have our character working. Then I 3D modeled an arrow and used it. At this point I had learned some better ways to make game in Unreal Engine, and the way I have made this one was not good. Each ball was separated in big ball, medium ball and small ball blueprint. Instead I could have just made one and created some logic to make a better system. So at this point I just wanted to finish these projects. So I did some basic materials, created multiple levels, added some variation and logic to levels, and at this point I just stopped and started making Suika game clone. So if you want to watch the Suika game clone video, then I've already posted it, but for now let's just play this game. Okay, so let's just play the game, and I'm just going to do live commentary while playing, and hopefully I reach till the end level. So you could see I have actually till 6th level. 6th level is final one, and also this is January 4th right now of the next year. I made this last year. I don't even remember that, it's like lots of months have been here. So hopefully I can still play it, and I don't know if I remember everything or not. We got a cool main menu. You could see how bad the model is. I also decided to keep like colors same, so that it, not same but like only 2 or 3 colors, so that it's easy to understand. Okay, there we go. Now it's working nicer. I didn't actually make this game to be an I didn't create a stage, I totally forgot what is it called, package. I didn't package it into an exe file that you have created, so which is why we are stuck in this Unreal Engine editor. And I think the game actually turned out to be like a lot more fun than I thought. I mean the gameplay is like very basic, but I don't know, there's something crazy about these small games, or like where you do not have to think much, but basically there's like one easy system. Is a system, what do you call, like gameplay mechanic? For example, in this there's only one mechanic, right, which is basically shoot the balls and they split. That's all there is to it. And look at this little guy, look at the animation. This is the idle animation, this is the walk left, walk right. Basically it's just one animation and just changing the face, and it instantly turns, you could see. I wanted to do like a smoother animation, but I don't think it would have worked, and I also don't know if I know how to do that, like the motion matching or whatever it is called. Don't think it is needed for this game. Okay, there we go. I'm doing good. I've also made the wall that we see on the right side. It is like dynamic kinda, so I can basically place any wall in this game, and then the wall, I just have to specify how many number of small balls should be destroyed for that ball to open. So I don't have to create different walls every time. I can just change like one single number and then it just makes it work, which is why it's crazy. And I'm doing really good, to be honest. There we go, next level. I'm just going to show you what happens if I like get hit. Let's try to get hit. Boom, it pauses the game, shows where is it, and gives us the restart option. This is a small level. Also, I think because I made the arrow like bigger after I added the 3D model of the arrow, it's a bit easier to hit it, because right now the size of the arrow is like big. Before it was not this big. I'm doing like good, man. I feel like if I accidentally lose now, it would be harder to win, because you know, the first time you play a game it's like easier, but then you keep making mistakes, which is why I'm okay. This is bad. Okay, there we go. My gun touched, I think. I know I put like so much effort into like making the gun and all, but it's like not even visible, so I don't know if I should have made that much. I wish I had like better visual skills to make like game look much more prettier than this, but again, this is what I had. Yay, let's go. I know there are power-ups in this game, but I just like okay, I cannot. My brain is not made for my brain is not made for speaking and playing. I don't know how all this live like streamers or any other let's player do it, but I cannot play and speak. I need to remember what I was saying. Yeah, the power up. So the power ups I just decided to not do because I didn't know how to do it at that time, plus I actually had already forgotten about it, and plus I learned like better methods to make the game. So I was like, okay, I don't want to keep making this game or I don't want to change the already created system. This is where I created Suika game and was like, maybe let's just not worry about it. I think this is the last level and I sucked. I know I can add timer, but again, at this point I just wanted to have a final product to create a video on. I don't know if you guys can tell me why the bounciness gets reduced. I've made it like really bouncy, which is why it doesn't look like it's getting reduced, but it actually gets lower and lower rather than keeping consistent bounciness. Boom, boom, and boom. And that was the final one. I think this would give an error because there is no next level. Yeah, so it just put me into like this weird level. So yeah, that's all that I created. I created 6 levels, and I think this is cool because this is actually the first game I created even before the Suika game one, which I wanted to practice. And I did learn like lots and lots of stuff, and the amount of bugs that I was facing, that was crazy. I wish I could have recorded everything, but I didn't even think I was going to make a video on it, so I didn't record lots of it. So that's all. Goodbye guys, hope you enjoyed, and subscribe to me so that I can keep making videos like this. Bye bye.